Good morning, Marlins. Today is September 11th, Friday, and we are going to have a little bit different edition of morning announcements today as we take some time to talk about September 11th, 2001, a very important day in America's history, a very tragic day in America's history. So this morning you're going to see a little bit different tone in our announcements. As you notice, Mr. Olson didn't welcome you with my normal welcome this morning, and that's because we are going to talk about a little bit more of a serious topic, and we want to be respectful of that. So I'm going to share a little bit about what occurred on that day, and also just some other information about September 11th, and then we will go on, and Mrs. Oldham is going to help us out with the rest of our regularly scheduled morning announcements. All right? So, on September 11th, 2001, a terrible attack on the United States took place. Thousands of people across multiple cities, including New York, Arlington, Virginia, and Shanksville, Pennsylvania, as well as Americans across our country and people around the world, were affected by the events of that day. All told, close to 3,000 people lost their lives. Many thousands more were injured, and America was changed forever. As we reflect and remember the events of September 11th, we want to pay tribute to the families and lives of those who were lost. This morning, we're going to take a moment of silence to pay our respects and honor those victims. During a moment of silence, we ask that all participants join us and remain silent until we come back together. Please join me now as we take a moment of silence. Thank you. Amidst the heartbreak and tragedy that was suffered on that fateful morning, there were also countless acts of heroism displayed from our police officers, firefighters, paramedics, military, first responders, and everyday citizen whose courage and bravery saved the lives of thousands. Their selflessness is a reminder to all of us that there are true heroes walking among us every day, and that we can make a difference or even save a life by taking action. Heroes like Wells Crowther, who ran back into the Trade Center towers to help rescue his co-workers. Or even animals like Pork Chop, who was a search and rescue dog with the New York Police Department, who worked for 4 days in a row without rest to help assist the rescue efforts. Finally, former U.S. Marines Jason Thomas and Dave Carnes, who left their jobs at a moment's notice to respond to the call and support first responders at the scene of the attack in New York. These incredible acts of courage are a reminder to us all about what change is possible when we come together for a common purpose. Since the attacks on September 11th, the world has changed in so many ways. A memorial and museum has been built in New York as a legacy and remembrance to this day, and also as a tribute to the men and women who gave their lives. This morning, we acknowledge the legacy of all who have sacrificed, not only on September 11th, but also in the many years since. Today, we remember and pay tribute to their bravery and their courage and their sacrifice. It is our responsibility to continue to work to make the world a better and safer place for us all. All right, Mrs. Oldham is going to be up next with a couple shout outs and our lunch menu.
So our shout out today is to all the first responders, like Mr. Olson talked about, that helped all the victims and all the people involved in the 9/11 attacks, and also the first responders that are working hard right now to help our mountain communities and with these fires. So we appreciate you, and we just want to thank the first responders. We have some birthdays to celebrate today. So we have one birthday today. Happy birthday, Bahan, in kindergarten. Happy birthday tomorrow to Evan in 3rd grade, Reet in kindergarten, and, Evan in 3rd grade is tomorrow. Then Reet in kindergarten, Edward in 6th grade, and Mari in kindergarten. Happy birthday on Sunday. We hope you have a great, great birthday.
Happy birthday to all our Marlins out there. All right, don't forget to make sure we continue to swim with the best every single day, show character, work hard, include everyone, and make wise choices. That's right, Marlins, we know you can do it. I also encourage you all to take some time today to talk to your parents or family members about September 11th. For many of you, I think almost all of our students, none of you were born on September 11th, 2001. And so you did not get to experience these events firsthand. And so you're learning about them not only here at school, but also through what your parents and the discussions at your family and around your house. So I encourage you to ask your parents, because I bet you, just like Mrs. Oldham and myself, they probably remember exactly where they were on that morning and what they were feeling. And one of the special things that really came out of September 11th in the midst of that very tragic day was just how unified our country was, and how patriotic, and all of the things that were happening around our country that showed people coming together to support one another. I can remember just how special of a time it was to see so many people looking out, taking care of each other, asking what they could do to help. Kind of like what we're experiencing right now with these mountain fires. As horrible and awful and as tragic as they are, what's happening in our mountains, it has been amazing to watch our community come together and donate and support, and all of the things that they're doing to help each other out. And I think that's a reminder that even in the hardest of times, even in the most difficult or most tragic of situations, when we come together, there's nothing we can't do. And so it really is up to all of us to decide what we're going to do and how we're going to make the world a better place. And for all of you Marlins, you guys are difference makers, and we know that you're going to change the world one day. And so, but we can't change it without knowing where we came from. So I encourage you to take some time around the dinner table tonight or this weekend and talk to your parents, talk to your grandparents, talk to aunts or uncles, ask them if they remember where they were on September 11th and what they remember about that time. Because I think you might be amazed at some of those experiences. So Marlins, we miss you. We hope you have a great rest of your day today. It was great to see so many of you in your red, white, and blue. Thank you for participating in Patriots Day, and have a great weekend. And please join us for the flag salute. Please stand. Ready, salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, Marlins, have a great day.